A violent confrontation involving local media. A La Mesa business owner attacks reporters and photographers after claims of crude and abusive behavior against multiple women. Thanks for joining us tonight for our nightly check-in. I'm Mark Mullen.
I'm Garcia. So that confrontation took place right outside the owner's business, Peter's Men's Apparel. KUSI's Dan Plant shot this video while he was out covering the story with KUSI photographer Mike Saucedo. The initial claims from multiple people say the owner, Peter Karzis, displayed crude and disturbing behavior toward them, as well as reports of another video circulating online of him apparently groping a woman outside his store. Karzis is denying all of the claims. Police say after this run-in with local media, they're expected to arrest Karzis for misdemeanor battery and felony vandalism. An emotional plea for help tonight from the wife of the man killed in a hit-and-run crash in Sherman Heights over the weekend.
Just ask for people's help in finding this person. I want to see remorse. I want to see, closure for us, justice,
Well, police say it looks like the driver suspected of hitting Gordon was in a silver GMC Envoy with damage to the left headlight. Investigators say that vehicle was in the gas lamp quarter before the crash Sunday morning. Witnesses tried to save Gordon. Unfortunately, they could not. Gordon leaves behind that wife and twin girls. If you have any information, please call San Diego Police.
2 teenagers are dead and 3 others are seriously injured following a fiery DUI crash in Mission Valley over the weekend. Now we've learned all 5 of the teens were from Poway. Officers say the 17-year-old driver flew off a freeway transition ramp and catapulted 40 feet down. We spoke to many neighbors in Poway, and almost everyone knew the teens directly or through relatives.
We had plans in the future, but those plans are ruined now. He was really close to me. But I think it's stupid that he did that, and I feel no remorse.
The Beltran family, whose son Gustavo died in the crash, has set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral costs. A link to that is on our website. After providing craft beer to North Park residents for the last 12 years, Toronado is officially closing its doors.
To me, it's as quintessential to this neighborhood as the North Park sign, as the water tower, and so I think it's a real staple of this neighborhood. It's really sad to see it go.
We reached out to the business and owner who announced the closure on social media, but we didn't hear back on why they're having to close.
Last day of business has not been announced as of now.
Local restaurant chain City Tacos used profits from today to help the people and animals affected by the wildfires in Australia. 10% of all the money they made at their several locations in San Diego County will go to a charity in Australia called Wildfires. Wildfires rescues animals and helps rehabilitate them. Wildfires, as you probably have heard by now, have been burning in Australia since September. More than 1 billion animals are estimated to have died.
Okay, let's get the latest on weather right now. Dagmar's watching that for us.
So we are still looking for a fairly cloudy Tuesday on January 20 of 2020. 2020 still seeing partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the course of the day, even though there will be some minor clearing low clouds hanging around pretty much over almost all 4 forecast zones. So the coast and the inland valleys, you'll still be under some slightly cooler temperatures, but a bit warmer than Monday. That leaves you in the low to the mid-60s. The mountains, you're going to hang out at about that 50-degree mark. That's not too bad. In the deserts, you will see partly cloudy skies, a little bit of sun here and there, so you'll see right around that low 70 mark. Not much of a chance of any sprinkles in store, just partly cloudy skies, clearing as we head through the work week.
Family and friends cheered and welcomed thousands of sailors back home after they were gone for nearly a year. USS Abraham Lincoln pulled into its new home port at NAS North Island. The Lincoln left its former home port back in April. The deployment had to be extended several times to support operations in the Middle East. It spent 7 months in the Persian Gulf.
Well, it was a busy day for UCSD grad and astronaut Jessica Meir. Meir and Christina Koch spent the day working on the solar power grid outside the International Space Station.
They are removing some old nickel hydrogen batteries and replacing them with more powerful lithium ion batteries. This is the 3rd spacewalk for these 2 women that completed the first all-female spacewalk last fall. That's going to do it for our nightly check-in.
We're live on TV every night at 6 and 11. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.